Well, goals are the same as before. To some extent, I kind of gave up on the whole who needs a partner achievement or a trophy, what have you. But I think with this, I'm gonna try and get as many as I can. Problem that arises though when you're trying to do that is that you not only have to like look at and see how many enemies are in each room, and the fact that everything's randomized sure as hell doesn't help, but since you can't drop any of the leeches, as you get less and less space to carry things, you really have to decide which route do you want to take. Now, for me, Billy is he's like my workhorse. Or my combat workhorse, if you want to call it that. And he does all the fighting. Rebecca, you know, she basically stays and just kind of does her own thing. But the thing is that Rebecca needs to combine herbs, so that means I need to bring her in certain areas when they're not necessarily clear. So there are times where I have a chance to kill both characters.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna go pick up the shotgun, and because usually the shotgun's here. I don't have a reason to believe there's gonna be any other weapon, but we'll see. I just wanted to make sure everything was clear. Jesus, that's bright. Alright, let's do this. So I'll pick up the shotgun. Oh, I am not a smart man. Well, since we have a first aid spray to waste, let's go clear this room. Usually there's hunters here, so hopefully 6 shots is enough, but there's a chance it might not be. We'll see. God damn. Yeah, and this is one reason why you kind of don't want to do this. What ends up happening is that they themselves, you know, follow the same attack patterns as a lot of enemies do. Usually if you don't get close to them, they won't fuck with you. Unfortunately though, it's the fact that they have these little things that swipe at you, and each time they swipe at you, they do a pretty good amount of damage, so... In this situation, to be perfectly honest, if I didn't need to get rid of that first aid spray, which, to be honest, I'm probably going to regret later, I'd recommend the Magnum. Magnum, I'll show you what that is in a bit, but the Magnum is usually in the area where you lift Rebecca up into the vents, and she goes into the other area that you are able to access through the door that gets unlocked after she turns on the power, and it's the same room where she falls below and you have to save her. That room, right before that one where you put her into the vent, that room is where the Magnum tends to be. Just because it tends to be there doesn't mean it's always there though, just remember that. Spiders. I hate being poisoned. Jesus. There should be another one over here. Okay. Alright, this next part I'm not going to go to just yet. I have the shotgun, so I'm going to clear these areas first. Now... next area I'm going to go to is the area where I can get the grenade launcher. Now the grenade launcher, as I said before, it tends to be a mixed bag in the sense that sometimes you get something that's going to help you, sometimes you get something that's definitively going to hurt you, or it has a very huge chance of hurting you. There are occasions where you're going to get something that's really going to help you because it's going to be full of acid rounds or flame rounds or what have you. But there's other times where it just has maybe like 2 shots and that's about it. Not to say it's not useful, but in comparison to having 30 rounds, yeah, it's not very good, to be honest. Okay, before I say anything, this area over here, that area, that door with the Leech man, now it was useful in the actual game, but in Leech Hunter it doesn't do anything. You might have like maybe some handgun ammo, and there's also another room, the room where you combine the 2 films to make the mode disc. That one, all it does is just have herbs. So if you really need herbs and you get the firepower, then go for it if you really need them badly. But to be perfectly honest with you, I don't see a reason in going there. I've done this playthrough a couple times, and I've yet to see there being any leeches there. So it's probably better not to go down there, unless you're bored or what have you. I don't see why else you would go there. But yeah. Now the good thing about this, if you've ever played Black Ops, and unfortunately it does involve a little bit of guessing, is if you really need to, like, let's say you didn't want to use any ammo here, you can just, you know, cause a circle. It causes them to follow you. You gotta kind of memorize where he is or what have you, or like kind of think of their movement. And doing that's actually pretty good because it helps you with the knives. But that's another thing you can do. You can constantly get him to attack you or lunge towards you before he actually gets you. You know, move away right before he gets to you, and that kind of stops his attack temporarily. But one of the things you could do is keep making the zombies run around you, or run around you on the table. For me, I'm clearing the rooms first. Now, clearing the rooms first probably isn't the best idea, but it allows me to run with both characters without having a fear that one of them's gonna die. That's why I'm doing that, to be perfectly honest with you. It's making music there for a bit, Jesus. I guess he's just unavoidable, huh? Okay. Now's the time for that. Alright, I got 4 shells. 4 shells doesn't really mean much, to be perfectly honest with you. It usually... I really need shotgun shells. I can't. I know a place I can get some, but I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Alright, hopefully this room's clear. There are occasions where it is, there are some occasions where it's just literally full of zombies. I really don't know, dude. And I do this thing whenever I'm getting attacked. I'm not sure if it makes a difference, to be perfectly honest with you. I just started doing it ever since Resident Evil 1. Or I move the stick side to side, or I push the buttons and I push the D-pad, like continuously different parts of the D-pad over and over again. I don't know if it makes a difference, to be perfectly honest with you, but that's something I've always done. Guess he did. Okay. This area was a bust, essentially. I guess we'll get Rebecca started on collecting the leeches. Or her leeches, anyway. Alright, I need some more shotgun shells, because I was a little bit stupid with them in this run. So I'm gonna show you where to get some. Now keep in mind, everything changes. In a sense. Not everything, but a lot of times, a lot of the weapons and the items will be changed if you've been paying attention to my streams. In one of them, there was a grenade launcher in that room with a bunch of zombies. In another one, the same thing. And in this run, no. It's the same difficulty. I'm using it on the same save file. It's just randomized.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Okay.
So we're gonna go do is clear this room full of zombies, and hopefully there's shotgun shells in here. There usually is, but there are some occasions where I've been disappointed. So I don't know. We'll see. Now I'm doing this so I can mark them down on the map. If you examine it with one character and who can't pick it up, it ends up being marked on the map, so you can use this information, you know, later on when you're trying to find them. Now what I'm doing is I'm going room by room. Obviously this probably isn't the most efficient way to do it, but I'm doing it room by room so that I know for sure that that room's clear and I can come back to it whenever I need to, drop off items in the front or somewhere safe, and then come back to that room or what have you. That allows me to also have better ways to prepare if I screwed up and then completely clear the room, or if I just got what I needed from there and ran out but didn't get the leeches or what have you. It allows me to prepare for that. So I don't know if you do have I don't know if you do it a different way, but that's how I do it. Okay, this room's clear. No shotgun shells in here. What ends up happening is it becomes somewhat of a high risk, high reward situation. And, well, sometimes it can be, but on other occasions it's just a high risk, low reward. In this situation, this room's clear, but there's no leeches here, there's no ammunition. If anything, this room's clear, so I can go to this room, which is full of about 3 to 4 hunters, and I don't have the ammunition, or I don't feel as though I need to take the risk of going in there, not just shit anyway. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to I'm gonna go into the other area where the grenade launcher tends to be. It's not always there, but on many occasions it can be there. Well, that's not in there, never mind. Over here. So here you have the cicadas or grasshoppers, whatever the fuck they are. You have these here. If I find magnum rounds, there's a chance that I'm gonna find the magnum there where the gorillas are in that room I told you about with where you lift Rebecca up into the vent and all that. There's a chance you're gonna find the magnum there. If there's grenade rounds there, on some occasions that can be an indicator you might get the submachine gun. So we'll see. In case you don't notice, this place is basically a wall. For whatever reason, they don't advance. They just kind of stay there, so it lets you clear them out pretty quickly. Alternatively, if you don't want to do that, you want to save ammo, this is a pretty wide open area. You don't necessarily need to use your ammo here. You can just keep getting chased by them, or let them follow you in one area and then run to another, and not really have to deal with them if you don't want to. Alright, let's see what we got. Looks like magnum rounds. Yeah, so it probably means that they had the Magnum over there. No, yeah. Yeah, I can't even say rounds, it's just a round. I don't know what, I don't know if that's a bad joke or what's going on with that, but yeah. Okay, maybe there's something here. On some occasions there's something here, like handgun ammo or something, but on other occasions it's usually empty. We'll see though. Yeah, right now I'm essentially blind firing. I have no idea who's there. I just know that there's enemies down there because of auto aim. I guess that's one of the ones supposed to catch me off guard or something. Alright, I'm trying to maybe get the achievement this time. I mean, my original goal was to collect as many as I could, but if it's looking like I already have all of Rebecca's, I might just try to go for that achievement and leave it at that. But the phrasing of the trophy is, or achievement, is really facetious, or it's really like equivocal. It doesn't full out say what it is that you're doing, or what it is that you're supposed to do. It makes it seem as though you just use one character and then proceed to collect all of them. For me, last time I thought I screwed up and that was it. Like, because one of the characters died, it ended up that I didn't get the trophy or achievement or what have you. But I'm thinking that this time what I'm going to try and do is just go, you know, side by side with these two characters so we can clear rooms faster. Which is, of course, changing up my strategy from just using Billy, and then proceed to just get Rebecca's and see if that matters. If it doesn't matter, then that means that I need to go at it a different way. And maybe what it literally means is to do it with just one character, and that's it. So kind of using Billy as a shield there. And then, as a consequence, he got fucked up.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
I wouldn't normally check this room without the grenade launcher, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it just yet. I'm going to have to go into a high-risk, high-reward situation to go get it, and I don't know if I'm willing to do that just yet. Yeah, I got a bunch of blue ones for Billy. Yeah. Yeah, I fucking know it. Yeah, do it. Okay. Alright, there's another area that the grenade launcher might pop up. Pop up. And that's my whole goal right now, is just get the grenade launcher. There's a huge chance I might die here, to be perfectly honest with you. Yep. Wow. Looks like I got screwed on this one. Move, 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 move.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, I know it. Okay. Let's not just lick our wounds and see it as a complete loss. What did we screw up? Alright, hopefully this one is a lot better, or we get the grenade launcher earlier. We'll see. Okay, split up.
Let's split up.
Okay.
We'll pick up the shotgun and we'll check real quick. Now I don't want you to think if you happen upon this and you try to take this strategy or try to apply the strategy, this is the only way to do it. It's not. What I'm doing is I'm running all my hopes, because based off of what I've seen so far, that the weapons being where they are allows me to use the strategy I've used before and it worked. Weapons being where they're located in that the run that I'm going, the weapons being where they are, and the run that I use as an outline, like, that is the one that works best for me. But you don't necessarily have to do that one if you don't want to. You can, you know, keep restarting it till you get the randomization where you want it to, or you could just, you know, just say fuck it and see how far you get, or see how far you get in each run, and, you know, change your strategy. But yeah, for me, I prefer for the areas to be set in one specific way, but if they can't, or they're just not going to, then we'll just leave it at that. Jesus. Okay, so I cleared this room. And we're gonna go see if the grenade launcher is located over here. If it's not located over here, we'll see. Well, in this room with Hunter, we'll go to the one with the spiders and go to the room with the cicadas down here and see if it's there. If it's not there, we might be shot out of luck for this run. Because I think by that point, I would have used up all of my shotgun ammo. Okay, I got lucky this time. Okay, we got the grenade launcher here. Okay. Based off of my interactions with the Leech man and another run, the damage you do to enemies is cumulative. Meaning if you exit a room like I just did, from what I understand, the bullet, amount of damage you've done so far doesn't go away. You can come back and the same amount of shots it would normally take would still, the shots you shot before aren't going to go away. It's going to be the same thing. Alright, clear. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Ooh, flame rounds, okay. So, let's bring her back up here so she can carry the shotgun. Let me have this here just in case, because I don't really know what's going to happen just yet. I'm about to go into some areas with spiders, so we'll just have this on standby. So first I'm going to clear 2 areas to obtain 2 weapons. Right now what I'm doing as Billy is just clearing the areas. I'm not necessarily collecting leeches just yet. There probably is a way you can clear the rooms with both characters, but as it stands now, I'm trying to run off of an outline of what's worked for me so far. And based off of that outline, doing it with Billy and then going to the areas he's cleared to pick up the leeches with Rebecca seems to be the one that works the most. There will be a run I will do where I simply collect the leeches, collect as many as I can. Maybe my method's a little bit too long for you, maybe it's perfect, or maybe you can do your own version of it. But essentially what I'm doing right now as Billy, that's how I get the leeches. Eventually I will be trying to do it with the knife. It's just that the knife, it's a strange thing. I know it's kind of cliche, or it's not really, it's really equivocal, it's not really explaining it, it's not very clear cut. What I mean by it is that there's almost like an art to how to use the knife properly. And usually what a lot of people do is knock down the enemy, take a couple stabs, and then run past them, or just knock them down and then run away. And that seems to be the one that will work best in most situations and for most people, but For me, the knife is is a means to an end. Usually, I'm just using the knife so I can get past an enemy. In Resident Evil Remake, I've actually done knife runs, and it's very exhilarating, especially when you're playing on hard and you're trying to do a no save run as well. But for Resident Evil Remake, maybe it's the two characters. I'm not really sure what it is, but it doesn't feel the same, or it to me just isn't. It just feels a little bit off to try and go for that kind of run. Eventually, I'll give it a try because it'll be very useful in something like Leech Hunter, where you just knock down the enemies and get the weapons you need, and run past them. And instead of having to keep dropping weapons and all that, you just have like your knife and a healing item for the character. That'd probably be a lot easier and a lot more efficient. But for me personally, that just requires a lot of practice, and I'm not really sure if I want to take that just yet. So I don't know. We'll see though. Okay, first thing I'm gonna go pick up is the custom pistol. The reason why I'm gonna pick that up is because it's gonna allow me to shoot a lot faster, and it's gonna allow me to deal with enemies a lot more quickly.
Okay.
Dude, just stay down. Got him.
This way.
Okay.
I'm probably not gonna need this, to be honest with you, but it's good to have.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Alright, come on. Oh well, it's like 3 of the same. What the fuck? I didn't even try and make it different or put different, like... They didn't even try and put, like, different zombies in this one area. It's just 3 of the same. Okay, get a blue one here, and a first aid spray. Probably a dumb move, but I want to make sure he's clear for the next thing I'm going to do.
Come on.
Roger.
Okay, in this next area, we got some hunters. We got some hunters and we got some zombies. We haven't exactly collected everything just yet. Since I have this pistol though, I think maybe I might try and go for the leech area. I think that's the next one I'm gonna go for.
I'll check it out.
Roger.
No, we have to stay together because she has the shotgun, okay. Or she has the grenade launcher. I'm gonna need that really soon.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Sounds like an industrial metal song. Alright, clear. What we got over here? Probably magnum ammo. Yeah. I never understood that's like that one cartridge. It's never like a box, like an actual full box of ammo. It's just like one cartridge.
Come on.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm gonna leave you out here.
Roger.
I'm gonna leave you out here and I will finish off these fuckers. Alright, come on. No, they're dead. Alright. Alright, next area.
Come on.
Roger.
I gotta take care of a total of 3 leech, man. So I'm really happy I have this grenade launcher with the flame rounds. Because if I didn't, it's not that it's impossible to clear it without that. You could just go in and out of rooms and, you know, basically keep knocking them down until there's nothing left, but that involves a lot of timing, and me being half asleep at the moment, it's probably not a good idea to go for that. So I'm glad I got the flame grenade launcher. Alright, he's dead. I'm not really sure whether or not there's anything here. I think I'm just gonna check real quick and give it a quick scan, and then we'll go from there. No, there's nothing here. There's no reason for me to be here. Keep in mind, right now all I'm doing is just clearing out the enemies. Alright, now we got some hunters. Alright, clear. Yeah, I got, you know, these for Billy. I already have this. I doubt that it's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna get lucky again, but just for shits and giggles, let's check it. Yeah, this is the one. It just has one grenade. Yeah, not to say, like I said, not to say that's not useful. It's just that for what I need it for to clear the rest of these rooms, it isn't very useful to me personally. Carrying, you know, taking up 2 slots for one. It's powerful. It's very powerful, but it's not powerful enough to just have the one. I'm sorry, at least not to me anyway. Alright, where's that body? Just... Alright, clear. Okay, so this is a Billy and Rebecca room. Okay, well these rooms are clear. There's just one more, but I mean, as long as you got a healing item on you, you should be able to take care of it.
This way.
Roger.
Okay. I guess it would be a good time to start having Rebecca collect this. Okay, got this. Okay, it's for Billy. It's for Billy. Okay. Alright. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus. I didn't know she was with me. clear. Clear. Let's see. No, let me say no now so I can come back to it later. And that one always gets me. I'm not even bullshitting you. The one in the elevator, I always end up forgetting it. Oops. Fuck. There you go. Let me climb up. Okay. Oh, I can't carry it just yet because, okay. Okay, well, at least I got that marked on the map. Come back here later.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay. You got a couple more rooms to clear, but there's not really that many big enemies. And I'm getting really tired, so I'm about to end soon. But, let's see. It's my last 12 shots, so...
I'll check it out.
Roger.
Okay. This is where I get the Magnum. I don't believe I've had a chance to clear this area just yet, so... See if I can get him with the pistol. Got him, alright. Clear out this other fucker. Oh Jesus, I didn't see you there, I'm sorry. Got him. Oh Jesus. Got him, okay. Alright, it's clear. So Let me get Rebecca down here. She can give me the grenade launcher. We can clear this area. And I can pick up the Magnum. Either the Magnum or the submachine gun, but there's a huge chance that it's the Magnum, so. But I at least wanna do that before I end up going to bed. The reason why I get the Magnum, by the way, is because in order for me to pick up more shotgun ammo, I'm gonna need to clear this area, which past those regular zombies are like 3 to 4 hunters, and Magnums work the best on these motherfuckers. Or Magnum rounds work the best on these motherfuckers, so I want to use it for that. That'll also allow me to get more shotgun ammo, and you know, pick up maybe a couple more green leeches for Rebecca. Okay. Well, I'm trying to be able to pick this up, so. I think I'm out. And I got 2 more. Alright, what we got here? Pick it up, dude. God damn, these fuckers are annoying. I hope I cleared this area. Nope. Probably gonna die here, shit. Shit. God damn, he's still just... Wow. Alright, you know what? I'll leave it here. Alright, well... I was able to get 10 so far. I cleared a couple rooms with Rebecca and, well, mainly with Billy, but for Rebecca. I'm out of grenade launcher rounds, but I still have to go retrieve the Magnum, but I don't want to screw it up because I'm not really focused right now. But this is where I'm going to leave you, and the next part will come out hopefully tomorrow.